Thousands and thousands of people gathered in Washington, D.C. for the 23rd annual March for Life. President Trump delivered a pre-recorded remark, a video that was shown at the event. He's vowing to protect the unborn. Also, Vice President J.D. Vance, along with Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, delivered strong messages defending life. And joining me now is Washington Stand reporter Casey Harper, who has been following all of today's stories. Casey, let's start with this one. Can you walk us through the events of the day?
Sure, Jody. I went with the rest of the Family Research Council family down to the march today, where I saw thousands of protesters. A lot of young people really stood out to me carrying banners, signs, all with the same message of supporting life. Now, as you mentioned, President Trump, he promised attendees protecting life is a battle that must be fought and won. Now, he does still face a lot of pressure from many of those pro-life attendees to put restrictions on the abortion pill. Now, Vice President J.D. Vance, as you showed that clip, he spoke. Here's a clip of what he had to say.
Let me just say, my friends, that we have to be clear. We cannot be neutral. Our country cannot be indifferent about whether its next generations live or die. You march today, we march today, because you have an answer to this question about what kind of civilization we are and about what kind of civilization we're going to become in the future.
Powerful words from the Vice President. Now, at the rally, there were many pro-life groups and Republican lawmakers, including House Speaker Mike Johnson, who highlighted that some of the efforts of the House of Representatives on pro-life initiatives that they've gotten done. Here is the Speaker.
With President Trump and Vice President Vance, the Republican team is making and taking a new approach. For the first time, our greatest metric of success is not just the size of the gross domestic product or highs in the stock market. It is the strength of the American family again. That's what we've brought back. That's what we've brought back.
Now, as we celebrate life and the protection of it this week, the House of Representatives actually just passed the last government funding bills for the year, and among them were two pro-life bills. One is the Supporting Pregnant and Parenting Women and Families Act, which will offer services and resources to mothers and families, including counseling, education, pregnancy testing, diapers, and baby clothes. Now, the other bill, the Pregnant Students' Rights Act, will mean that colleges that receive federal student aid will be required to inform their students about the rights and resources available to carry a baby to term. So a lot of pro-life news happening today, Jody.
A lot of pro-life news, and boy, it's exciting. Thank you so much, Casey.
Thanks.